Very good evening, friends. This side Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak on 21st January 2021, first of all, I would like to wish all the very best to the new President of United States of America, Joe Biden, and also to the Lady Vice President, Madam Kamala Harris. At the same point of time, in this video, I would like to elaborate my opinion about how US probably would be, or what are the challenges before both Biden and Kamala Harris in another 4 years of time. Well, as we speak, the coronavirus issue not yet resolved. It is extremely unfortunate that as we are speaking, the world already very closer to 98 million of cases across the globe. Just 2 million away from 100 million mark, which is a very scary number. But I don't know how come the global media and the Asian media is completely unconcerned about the same. Completely unconcerned about the same. I'm not sure how come. I still remember the day when I was watching the Bloomberg TV and all of a sudden a flash came that the world now having 5 million cases and gold was like zoom up by around $10 on the Reuters screen. And when I'm getting a flash of 95, 96 like that, there is no movement in the commodities. Anyways, in this we are not here talking about the commodities. We are here talking about that as we speak, the issue of coronavirus is moving up and up. According to the public information, around 50 million people across the globe already got the vaccinations. We already saw the side effect of the vaccinations in Norway. We saw in many countries of the globe. I don't want to mention it. You can refer Google and you can see yourself. So this is definitely the first issue. And I think that Biden acknowledged this because immediately after turning out to be a president, he acknowledged that the scene is little scary because around 400K, which is 400,000, highly unfortunate that people died only in US, which is greater than World War II fatalities, which practically means that the total people died in World War II, when in fact we were not even born, is lesser than only one pandemic. And this pandemic is not yet over. And he also mentioned that the worst is yet to come. And here I am definitely with him that worst is yet to come. In fact, I was reading one article, and nowadays I'm speaking with a lot of doctors. I was reading one of the articles in which the author was writing that the more this virus moves from one body to another, example, the more people get infected, the more it mutates. And trust me, in this pandemic, I turn out to be a doctor because I spoken with a lot of doctors, a lot of understanding mutation. I acknowledge that. Before this pandemic, I was even not aware about mutation. I was aware about the dictionary lexical meaning of mutation, but I was not aware that what exactly that mutation is nothing but a medical science word. I was aware that mutation means that you are changing your positions. Second major issue for Joe Biden is $1.9 trillion worth of package. It is very easy saying that you will get the package. But guys, $1.9 trillion, and especially when the US debt is around $20 trillion. $20 trillion. And Federal Reserve is around $7 trillion worth of balance sheet. And God knows how much is the imputed liabilities in the books of US government and Federal Reserve. I don't have time to go in the books and check, but this is what the figures in public domain. 20 plus 7 equal to 27. This is another important thing. It is very easy to speak as an opposition that you arrange $1.9 trillion, but how come, guys? Who will give you this money? Is the US government is in position to raise $1.9 trillion of bonds? Or are they going to be printing $1.9 trillion of more funds? Beyond my expectation. Third, very important factor which I predicted, and it happens immediately up after Biden, termed as president, is the Chinese factor. Immediately after Trump left White House, Chinese sanctioned around 28 officials of Trump administration. Thankfully, they not sanctioned the Trump himself. 28 officials. Having said that, I was checking the Google, but unfortunately, I got no reply from the US regarding these 28 officials. But I'm sure that the geopolitical issue, which was under the carpet during Trump administration, will now come over the carpet. And once it come over the carpet, then the real mess will start. And unfortunately, I have noticed that during the Dems, which is Obama administration, and earlier than Obama administration, the US faced lots of geopolitical issue, and Biden is also Dem. Actually, in US, Democrats are known as Dems, and Republicans are known as, reps, something like that. Shortcuts. Fourth, very important, is the ByteDance. TikTok. Today, while doing research, that I love research, that TikTok in China, basically ByteDance in China, launched the mobile payment system in China as of now. Oh my God. I immediately reminded Alibaba. After around 2+ months, my favorite business personality, Jack Ma, came on the video. And I was like, oh my God, thankfully he is alive. I was thinking differently about Jack Ma. Question is, if ByteDance is coming up with the payment app in China, I'm sure they would definitely replicate in other parts of the Asia, might be Singapore. Is Biden administration would continue with the proposition by Donald Trump that they would not let TikTok in US, and the excuse was national security. Fifth and very important is the trade tariffs. Oh my God. Phase 1 was not even concluded in the first 4 years of US administration by Donald Trump. How would phase 2 and phase 3 would done, and when it would done, God knows, and whether it would done or not, that is another thing. That is most important thing, whether it would done or not. And Biden need to take up this chance, because if he's saying this side, there would be impact on commodities. If he's saying this side, there would be impact on commodities, especially base metals. And fifth and last and very important thing is the visa factor. If Biden's saying yes to visa, it means that Indian companies or Asian IT companies will have more people in the US. Less jobs for US. If he say no, then Indian IT companies generate around 58% revenue from US itself. I know that in Indian stock market it is like one side, but to be very honest, a lot of issues are pending. I once again wish Biden and Madam Kamala Harris a great 4 years. But having said that, both are having lots and lots of important jobs to do. And these, to me, are not simplistic jobs. Maybe it look like simplistic, but it is not simplistic. Handling China is really not easy for Biden. And unfortunately, the history is not also conducive in nature. Geopolitical issue would be a major issue in these 4 years. And I can make as long as video. There are so many issues which Biden needs to deal with, but the road ahead is little bumpy. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting, and have a great time ahead, guys. Thank you. Hey guys, please do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. You just need to click on the subscribe button, and please do not forget to like the videos. And at the same point of time, we mentioned our WhatsApp number of our back office. If you wish to have any query, then you can mention on this number and our back office would be replying you definitely.